No, I just said something. I was
From the
fixing my
second
shit.
largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
See y'all later, children. Love you.
You want them to work?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Huh?
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
And the Rams at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That ball complete. It's the rookie from Oklahoma. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Byron Young there on the stop.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
You talk about this Rams defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
65 catch, 65 catch. 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Count, drag him, 60.
They'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do that. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will stop right around the 25. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Huh? Oh, fuck, I don't know.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
What's that?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Duggan to throw. Open man is Tipton. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Duggan.
And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Duggan.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
70 line. Hurt. Chase it. Movement.
Duggan now to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Throwing, Duggan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Give him a little extra
What happened?
credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down.
Who beat you, Toy?
And in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice game to bring up a new set of downs.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
What charges, nigga?
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Well, he beat you twice in what?
To the 2-minute warning.
Oh, man, you let that nigga beat your ass, nigga? You started talking shit?
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger.
Back to throw here.
That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Terrence Ferguson,
his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Nigga got 85 reach.
Right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Oh, you practicing right now, L? Oh, okay. You practicing?
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
But this ain't for y'all league shit, huh?
This one away.
Yeah, you practicing, nigga. If it ain't no sanctioned bout, it's an exhibition.
and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
What y'all talking about?
Walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Doug going to look to throw this.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Duggan looking to throw.
That's complete to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah. For now,
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And now an audible here into something else.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout. With seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Get it. Gravity Lions. Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun on 3rd down, Dugan. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Duggan. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 39, Duggan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Dugan. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, They need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dugan. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now they'll change things up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, Dugan. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Max Duggan.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. His second touchdown.